So people always ask me how I take care of myself with having 4 children. And the simple answer is you just have to make yourself a priority. I make myself a priority because I know that if I don't, nobody else is. I am so busy on a day-to-day basis being a mother, being an employee, being a sister, being a friend, that when would I fit time in for myself if I did not make it a priority? So I often just tell mothers, I know you feel like everything is so crazy and you feel so overwhelmed with life, but you have to make yourself a priority. And then they often say, well, I don't have time. I'm always doing this. I'm always chasing the kids. I'm always being a taxi cab and running the kids here and running the kids there. But guess what? There are small moments that you have that you can take a moment for yourself and spend time with you. You know that self-care is so important and is actually not negotiable, because guess what? If you're not okay, how can your kids be okay? Right? So you got to take that time out for yourself. I tell them that all the time. So let me give you just 3 of my favorite ways to get a little self-care in and take care of me and make sure that I'm okay so that I can make sure my children are okay. The very first thing I like to do is to wake up early. I know that sounds like wake up early. Yeah, but you gotta wake up earlier. If you don't have time for yourself in the day because you're running the kids around and you're doing all the household chores, you have to wake up a little bit earlier. Start it off very small. Start off at 15 minutes or 30 minutes early so that you get that time with yourself. You can sit, you can read the Bible, you can listen to your music, you can look at your emails, you can do whatever it is that you choose to do. You can drink your coffee in peace, you can eat your breakfast in peace before you have to get up and wrangle the kids. You know, get up a little earlier. Me personally, I like to get up at least an hour before I have to have the kids up, because that gives me time to have quiet time for myself, to listen, just make my to-do list for the day, to go over emails, to do my daily devotional. Whatever your routine is in the morning and you find yourself scuffling and rushing, try to get up a little bit earlier and see if that helps you from rushing, because when you start your day off rushing, it usually goes on and you don't feel like you ever got a hold of it because you've been rushing all day. And the second thing that you can do to get a little bit of time to yourself is to lunch alone. If you work, sometimes you got to tell your coworkers, look, I can't go out today. I just want to eat by myself. I just want to go in my car, pull out my lunch that I brought, and eat it in peace and listen to an audiobook or listen to the radio or read a book or whatever it is that you do during your lunch. You have to say, I'm gonna skip this one, guys. I need this time for myself. I'm gonna go in my car and I'm gonna do what I need to do. So I love to lunch in my car, honey. I will sit there, put my chair back, eat my food in my car like the little loner that I can be. But you know what? That's the only hour that I really have to myself. You know, aside from in the morning when I wake up, that's like during my day the only time that I have to myself. So I choose to eat by myself. I tell my coworkers I'm not being rude, I'm not being antisocial, but y'all understand. And so now they know the routine, they know how I am. I'm not being antisocial, but I want to eat in my car. Let me have that. Don't sweat me. Leave me alone. I want to eat in my car, okay? Another way that I like to get time for myself is at night. After the kids have gone down, I try to make it consistent with putting them down at the right time, so that I can get at least an hour to myself at night. I like to take a bath and put that bubble bath in, like some candles, put on some nice music. I love to create like a little mini spa in my bathroom for myself. That makes me feel good, makes me feel special, and it gives me some time to myself where I can just really relax the way a day relax the way a day. Did you hear that? Where I can relax the day away. Or I can relax the day away and just really reflect on my day and think the things that I'm grateful for that happened that day, or the things that I want to be better for the next day. And it just really gives me a moment to myself to do whatever I want to do, hang out with myself, you know. So those are 3 ways that I tend to get some time to myself. You have to make sure you're taking care of yourself as you're taking care of the babies. And I hope you guys enjoyed these tips. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more things like this from me. Bye. See you guys next time.